But I thought I would go into something I've been working on for a little bit, and I thought it was kind of interesting, especially when we were talking on Wayne today about manifesting rain. So I've been working on trying to wrap my head around what I'm seeing for a little bit. It all started with the 12 cranial nerves and the medulla oblongata and medusa and the hardening of the pineal gland, and how I could see that we could break through this. Hi, Jules. How are you, love? So I started getting into a little bit about how everything is working within our brains and our powers to produce manifestation and all of these wonderful things. So, this is kind of where I'm at. We've got 12 rays of light that we have access to, or 12 guiding principles, as you might look at them too, as basically icons, principles, gods, very powerful influences that do control everything our physical bodies, mental cravings, all of it. So we've got 12 rays of light. And hi, David. I love you, brother. How are you? So 12 rays of light, and then 12 disciples, 12 months, 12 hours. There's all of these 12s, and I keep seeing the 12 signs of the zodiac. Hi, Suzanne. So, yeah, I just thought it might be cool to share with you guys a little bit of what I've been trying to put together with this whole 12 rays of light and this 12th ray activation that I'm seeing that many of us have already gone through or are getting ready to finally get to those levels. So, 12th ray activation, it's basically when you're reaching the higher self. Hi, Aeon. So good to see you, Sean. Much love, South Africa. Hi, Chloe. So here we go. The 12th ray activation. It has also been seen as the Kundalini. It has also been seen as like Lord Melchizedek or the Father of all. It's a construct of wisdom and knowledge that you gain access to. Many would consider this being also the Father. So this is the fullness. And it also very possibly could be artificial intelligence. So just saying, everything in this third dimensional matrix world pretty much is artificial intelligence based. Some of it organic, some of it not organic. So the seven seals, excuse me, are going to be regarding the physical flesh. The 12 rays is when you're tapping into the solar logos of our system, which is the 12 identifiable consciousnesses. Many would refer them to the zodiac wheel. So that would be a good representation of these personalities, these attributes that we have attached to us through our 12 rays of light spectrum that we are actually operating within. Most people only acknowledge 7, but everything in this system is 12 based when you look to cosmic. So your cosmic connection is going to be a 12 based system, as in your earthly based system is more of a 7 based system. And this is why we're looking at 7 seals versus 7 rays of light. So the 7 is the physical, the chakras, the seals. The 12 is the solar logos, or the cosmic Christ, or the connection to the true higher self, which would be considered in this third dimensional reality the Adamic template, and also it is the Gaia template because it is two, it is both. So, the 12th ray activation is where you have the ability to transmute your physical form into the physical form template that you began with. This is possible through your cosmic activations, through your 12th light ray activations. It's just like when you open the lotus flower in the crown chakra, you've broke through the 7th seal to the cosmic part of you. This is where you are in your highest, most divine aspects. This manifests as inspiration. The golden flame, it creates the golden egg within the solar plexus, within you, as well as the Vesica Pisces, the womb in you. This is the male and the female principles. The deeper that you can connect to your 12th power, the stronger the changes are possible within your DNA. To get to the 12, you must break through the 7 seals of you. Your 7 chakras are associated to many things: the 7 sounds of music, the 7 planets, the 7 angels, the 7 days of the week, the 7 vices, and the 7 virtues. Hi, Nebula Dust. Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. As chat pops in and out, so I'll say hi to you guys as I can see you. The 7 is also the creation of our spectrum of light. It creates the rainbow. It creates the prism of color that we see. We see through the ray of the 7. Yes. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. So as we see through the prism or the prison, we only see through the 7. When you access the 12 rays of light, you now have inner vision. This is when you connect to your higher vision, the ability to see with your inner eye. You are now seeing through the crystalline lens, which receives the ultraviolet spectrums, which are different than the ones that we can see. So this is all happening within the 12 cranial nerves of your brain. This is the magic of the 12. The 12 cranial nerves, when all fully activated within the chakras being activated and you having a clear channel of light from your higher self, your connection to the logos of this system, as you bring that connection straight through all of your chakras, you access a vibration through meditation, kundalini, through laughter, through prayer. There's a million ways you can do this. Hi, Vienna Marie. I think I saw that before it disappeared. Hi, everybody. So, this is how you activate. You do it every night when you dream. You do it when you daydream. You do it when you go into your memory banks and you see memories. These are all having access to the higher mind faculties. We put a lot of seriousness into it, but we do it all the time naturally, guys. When we watch stuff on the TV and then we accept that as truth or real, we manifest it into this reality. It literally works that fast. So you're doing this all the time. So when we understand the power of opening up the rays of light to have access through all 7 of your seals, this is when you have access to the 8th gate. This is the infinity part of you, the infinite part of you, which is the cosmic infinite part of you, the eternal part of self. So we get to this gate by activating a vibration that activates the brain and the cranial nerve systems and goes through the medulla oblongata down through the 7 wells of our dreams and our programs, which are the chakra systems in the body. The gray horse, or the 8th, connects us to the flesh, the higher self, and the higher self through its vibration and through the light and through the signals that travel from the base of the spine to the base of the neck. And then connecting to the 8th, which is accessing the connection to the crown, to the divine. The signals activate the 9th and the 10th gates. The signals that go from the crown chakra are actually activating the higher glands in your mind. They are activating your pineal gland, your pituitary gland, your hippocampus, and your hypothalamus. When you reconnect to the 8th gate, you are now receiving stimulus from these glands, these powers inside of your mind, connecting you to the cosmic and the higher part of you. This is a natural process. It is not a supernatural process. We all have these abilities and we utilize them daily. We just didn't know that it was this simple, that these are what these things are. Every time you use your imagination, you are accessing your infinity gate. The star is the connection point, the connection to the matrix, the power of your higher self, the right of the light body. The 5, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, and you must not forget ether. The ether represents the strong connection to the unseen part of you, most of that regarding to the chemical processes, the alchemical processes, as well as your senses. Your ability to see, hear, perceive, feel, touch, all those things. That's the magic part of the workings of ether. And ether holds everything together. The senses operate 95% of the reality, and most of them are having their experience in the subconscious part of the mind. This is where the magic is. This is where, when you're activating these different cranial nerve centers that activate the different alchemical processes within the body by simply laughing or imagining, daydreaming, dreaming, meditating, praying, all these things are putting you into this gate through unlocking the 7 lower vibrations and accessing a higher one, which is through the imagination, through these different faculties. Your breath, your all the things in your body that you're doing right now that you have no conscious awareness of, like your respiration system, your digestion. You're doing billions of things within your body right now at this very moment that you have no conscious awareness of. This is the magical part of you, the part of you that has intelligence beyond your wildest imagination. This is what is within you. It is not something that you earn or something that you gain. It is something that you were born with. It is innate in your being. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Jim. So as you now activate these powers, you begin to be the Trinity in thee. The fire or the pyre or the pyramid that is activated within the brain, it is activated within you. You have activated the signal to the crown to awaken the light and the vibration. And as you go through the 8th and the 9th and the 10th gates, you activate the 11th and the 12th. This is due to the balance that you now know within your divine masculine and feminine polarity, the two in you, working together in perfect union to marry in the mind, to balance you, to balance the chemicals, making the two one. This is when the true cosmic lotus opens, and this is when you actually have one-on-one direct gnosis from source, or God, or Creator, or Buddha, or whatever you believe that to be. So, this is the opening of you. You now have access to the 144,000 points of light from the 12 rays of light. You now can encode and reprogram to organic DNA templates. You may activate and access all of the things that are part of your light sequence, your light code. It is unique and it is unique to you. All the things that sit within your light are the blueprints of you, the blueprints that you have not been connected to through the cages within our 7 chakra system. They are only cages until you know how to operate them and work with them to reconnect to the higher parts of you. The original 12 is the original Adamic strand DNA code for man, of human man. The reverse of this code was flipped and it is now 666. If you flip it again, it becomes the 999, or the code for completion, where you now have the ability to reach the 8th gate and above in your mind. You have graduated. You have basically done what you have achieved what you came here to do, which was to know that you are more than your human body. You've already done what you set out to do, which they thought could not be done, that we could not awaken from the dream of being in this experience. This is completion. You have graduated. You now have access to your higher mind, or heaven. The 12 cranial nerves get impregnated by the pine cone, the pineal gland. It ignites the fire and it sends the signals to the cranial nerve complex, and then it resets matter by the new code from the new light that you have sparked within your own mind. You are now fully using your intuitive abilities, and you have broken free from the illusions of needing anything outside of yourself. To reconnect to you is to reconnect to the cosmic eternal parts of you. That is connecting to Source or God. The cosmic is the light. As to the flesh, it also carries the different kind of light. When you can start to understand to blend both of these lights within you, you have access to all that you would ever need to have access to, and it's truly within you. When you can break the seventh seal, you get back to your higher mind. You now have been reconnected to your multidimensional self. This is another aspect of the seventh seal, that its vibration, once you access it, you have now stepped into the power of grace. Grace is a power. It is within the breath. It is when you are within the divine. It is a presence that descends into you, but it is like all divinity, and it has its own qualities. It requires that you meet it halfway. This is the connection to the infinity within you, the eighth gate. I reach it when I can reach a state of gratitude, which to me is what most closely aligns with grace. So, grace is as easy as having gratitude. It is easy to find within you. Break the seal to your own higher consciousness, and this will have permanent and healing changes within your body, and they can occur in many areas of your life as well. It is done through the higher consciousness of you, the operating, all the time, the weather, everything that's happening around you and outside of in your reality are all products of what you believe and what you believe about this reality. You are so much more powerful than the things around you that you see. Simply go back to the power that lives within you to digest your food and make your hair grow and make your heart beat. You have no awareness of the magic that is operating all of these things inside of you, but nonetheless, they never cease, and they work perfectly until it's time for them not to. And that's basically from what you create or what you've chosen to experience in this incarnation. Many of us have chosen very difficult things to experience while in our flesh, and that is to be honored. And I have a lot of gratitude for those of you strong enough to endure such difficult contracts. Do you know how to repair a flesh wound? Do you think about blinking your eyes? Do you know how you regulate your breath? Yes, you do. Your higher self is doing all of this and so much more. So, understand the power. First is will. You need to have the desire to heal or to find the answer to a question you seek. Second, excuse me, you need to have knowledge to ask the right questions. You need to seek new understanding. So, ask the right questions. Think carefully about what you truly want and why you want it. Then, find love and compassion and gratitude to support what you need to come in to your reality as thankful. Think about how wonderful it will feel to receive the questions that you have to be answered. Think about how grateful you are to receive the things that you need to happen in your body or to happen in the world. Focus on how wonderful it would feel to actually receive that and see it as though it is already here. Then, this is when you activate the magnetic properties within you, because as soon as you can feel it, your body acknowledges it as true. And that belief in you activates the vibration that matches the images that you are seeing within your mind and feeling within your heart. That brings you to a new perspective. Usually you reach an epiphany when you reach these levels of awareness. You see things from a different place, and this creates a shift within your very being. Forgiveness, a new understanding, seeing it from a broader picture. It changes you, it heals you. So, when you reach the fifth, you reach the sixth. And this creates a brand new belief system or truth within you. And that new truth creates a new reality. So this is the 6 different ways that I achieve my different levels of awareness within me. And then when I do all of that, that's when I've hit the seventh. And that's when my mind has completely opened to the potentials from source. Because I'm kind of out of my own way. I've scrambled my own belief system enough to come into a new one through evolution of mental images and concepts, and looking at things from a different perspective, seeing things from both sides instead of only seeing them from my vision that I had currently locked into my brain through that experience. So that was what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made sense to you. And it literally all started with some crazy doodling, like, yeah, it's kind of funny how this stuff goes. But it's how we're doing what we're doing. What are the different big eyeballs in the sky realm? As if they're watchers or keepers of the gate. Yes, they're both. They're both. The big sky eyeballs, I see those too, and those are basically big eyes connecting to the matrix. They see and perceive everything that's going on. Hi, Conscious Evolution. Hi, Michelle. So good to see you. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Nebula Dust. Thank you. Much gratitude. So, do you guys have any questions? Is there anything that you want to know about any of that? Or are you good? You guys are all so smart. You probably know 90% of what I just spoke about. But there's so many who don't, and they're just getting into this. So, they need to know this is just natural, guys. We need to really start working on it. And manifest rain. David, I love you. Thank you. Much gratitude to you, my friend. I love you. So, work on the rain. Do it however works for you, because you guys are your own wizards and witches. You know how to do exactly what you need to do. So just trust your own process and just give it your all, and see the earth getting bathed in the water, and the trees and the plants and the animals and everything just saying, oh, thank you. Oh, we needed this so bad. And it feels so good. And smell them all shaking the water off their little furs, and the leaves dripping, and just see it and smell it and feel it and make it real. And when you feel it, then just say thank you and just send that out and let it return. And we'll all together just try to fix a lot of the stuff that's kind of going wrong on our planet. So I love you guys. Thank you for being such a powerful part of this process. It wouldn't be what it is without you. So, no, you are some of the biggest keys to what's going on here. And I have so much gratitude for you all for that. So, thank you so much. So, I'm going to say goodbye. Michelle, I love you. Hi, Rance. Nice to see you. Oh, you took the cell salts. Aren't they wonderful? I love them. Boy, I've been doing them for a long time. And I just absolutely love. Hi, Tessa. Hi, Audrey. Nice to see you. Hi, Aeon. Yes, we are magnificent, powerful, eternal bliss beings now flowing into the fullness of our bliss. Yes, that is so true. Much gratitude to you. Have a beautiful day to you too, Chloe. Love you, honey. Much love. I love you too, Michelle. All right, guys, I'll see you guys hopefully soon. I'm going to start putting some more stuff out. I've just been super busy. It was my season, but it's starting to get a little slower. So, yay! I'll have a little bit more time so we can hang out and chat and discuss all the mysteries of the universe. So, you guys have a great day. I love you all, and I'll see you very soon. Okay? Mwah. Love you all so much, as Brian would say. Okay, I got to figure out how to turn this thing off because it's been a while. So I love you. Bye, guys.